Compact is back in the garage. She's a little broken. Fundamentally, I think the diff is had it. You can see there's a little bit of play, so I'm wiggling that wheel, and that wheel's not moving. So when it is actually moving, it's clunking. It's way louder when it's moving around. So this is a small case diff, and it's a 3.73. So I swapped out the 3.23 for this a while ago. I'm not sure if it's being a small case, it's a bit weaker, so it hasn't lasted, but I don't know. I'm going to take it out, open it up and have a look, but I've got the old 3.23, which I'm going to whack back in for now, and then depending on what's going on inside this, I might try and fix it if I can, or just buy another 3.73. Then again, I might get used to 3.23 and keep that in, we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to put the camera down now and start stripping the back end off so I can get this diff out. Right, the small case diff is now out. I've taken off the output flanges, the rear case, and drained it of oil. The oil was full of shavings, so something's definitely amiss. The welds themselves, spin this round, they're all good. So it's not that. So what I reckon is some of the swath and kind of splatters come loose, been ground by the gears, and then made its way around the diff, got into these bearings, and screwed them up basically. So if you have a look at the output flange, you can see within those kind of teeth there's loads of metal shavings, which is not great. So if I get my light and show you, actually experiment the other side first. This side's not too bad, but you can see in that bearing, if I can get a decent bit of light on there, it looks reasonably okay. But if I spin it around to the other side, let's see if I can get a decent. There you go. It's complete. It's been eaten up. So clearly metal shavings have been getting in there and grounding it away and what have you. And kind of within, this kind of recess in here, there's loads of shavings, which is what I've just taken out in the first little bit. So I think that's what the problem is. So I'd imagine the diff itself is all good, but the bearings either side I think are knackered, which is what I was getting that noise. But we shall see. I think I'll be able to confirm that once this diff, I won't say it goes back in because it's back in now, but I just need to fill it back up with oil because I just drained it just to check. And the fluid that came out of that, though it was a little bit dark, it was all good in comparison to what came out of that one there. So I'm going to fill this one back up with oil and put the exhaust back on, and that should be done. And then just give the rest of the car a bit of a once over before the next drift day, which is I think in a couple of weeks. I did have a problem at the last drift day where I turned it off and it wouldn't restart. So I'm not sure if that's a coolant sensor or something. So I'm going to try and get a diagnostic on it and see if I can get any trouble codes. Failing that, I'll just try some stuff. Might change the fuel filter or whatever, but we'll see. I'm going to crack on with that and I'll get back to you shortly. Right, back down on the floor. Exhaust was back on. Diff's got new fluid. I've checked the fault codes. There's nothing really that points towards any starting issues, so I'm just gonna have to wait and see what happens. Fuel filter looked okay, but you never know, it might be that, but I'm not changing it yet. I'll wait and see what happens in the next drift day, which should be in 2 weeks. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you up on the next one. Cheers, bye.